Hey guys, it's Triple Laird here, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin ATMs, or commonly known as BTMs. Now, these are all over the place now. They've mushroomed across the entire planet, but this is not always how it was. So today we're going to be talking about what they are, where they are, and how they work to make sure that you guys have all the information that you need before using one for the first time. Now, the Bitcoin ATM industry has been around for more than 7 years, but it all began back in October of 2013. The first ever BTM was installed in the Waves coffee shop in downtown Vancouver, BC, Canada. And I am happy to say that I was actually a person who was there for this opening. Now, 2 months later, the first EU BTM appeared in Bratislava, Slovakia, and then the ATM started to spread across Europe as well, and then to the USA. Now, shortly after the 2014 boom of BTMs across the world, I actually started my own company, CryptoPick Canada, and we installed 4 Bitcoin ATMs in BC, Canada, in more rural locations. Now, at this time, there was not a lot out there and there was a lot of excitement. To give you guys some context on a worldwide scale, we were actually the 4th largest BTM provider for a period of about 6 months. Now, of course, this did readily change as BTMs spread. And at this point, guys, there is over 10,000 BTMs across the world. Now, even though popular locations include the USA and Canada, BTMs are very popular in countries with weak economies like Venezuela and Colombia. For people of those countries, BTC is a way to escape hyperinflation. And as one Venezuelan citizen said, Bitcoin is very volatile, but still much more reliable way to store your money comparing to their national currency. Now, let's talk about how these BTMs work. There's 2 types: bidirectional and unidirectional. The first, bidirectional, is actually less common than unidirectional. And basically what this means is you could go to this Bitcoin ATM and both buy and sell Bitcoin. So you'd be able to send Bitcoin to that ATM and have it give you cash, or you'd be able to have cash go in and it send you Bitcoin. The difficulty with this, as somebody experienced in the business, is that the bidirectional BTMs are incredibly expensive. They're sometimes up to $16,000 to $20,000 each if you want to get one that has the adequate security that they really need. Buy it with the unidirectional ones, when you're just having the idea of Bitcoin going out and cash going in and being stored, these machines are much less costly for the owner. So one thing you do have to be very aware of is the extra costs you may be paying at a unidirectional machine. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about the fees that BTMs charge you. This can be anywhere from 8 to 10%, with some operators going as high as 15%, guys. This is very, very high. Now, what they might tell you is that's due to the price of Bitcoin volatility, but as an industry insider, I can tell you this is not the fact, as they are directly tied to an exchange account that they buy and sell on with both BTC and cash in that account. So whatever the price of BTC is, that's what they're paying for it at that moment. And they may be honest with you and say, what we do is we take the price of BTC and add, 5-10% on top of it, and that's what we charge you. Or they might actually incorporate that into the price they're displaying to you. They say no fee, and you go on there and you pay, but really you're paying higher than market and not even knowing it. What I want you guys to be very, very aware of is a little scam in the BTM game, which is to actually tell somebody that they're going to see the market price, and then they're going to pay 2.5% or 5% on top of that, but they've already added 5% or 10% into the price that they're displaying to you. So make sure, guys, if you're going up to an ATM, that you double check the prices on something like Coin360 to see how much you're actually paying on top of it. Now, let's talk about the process of how these machines actually work. They are fairly simple to use. Unidirectional machines, you want to buy Bitcoin, no big deal. What you're going to do is you're going to go up to the machine. Normally they have a little animation to show you step by step exactly what to do, and you are going to put cash into that machine and select the cryptocurrency you want. You're going to take your Channels app, which has the QR code for it, slide it under the machine, and then it's going to scan your QR code and send that cryptocurrency directly to your wallet. Boom, very easy. Bidirectional machines are a little bit more complicated. These machines generally now, especially with AMA rules in different countries being way more strict, require you to have an account. So you'll have to get that set up ahead of time or have an ID or something to actually verify your identity. Now these machines, you will actually send your cryptocurrency to the machine. It'll display a QR code for you to send it to. And once it receives it and has confirmed it to whatever the minimum specs is for that particular blockchain, it will then spit out the cash to you. Now at this point, you may be getting curious and wanting to see one of these BTMs or even use one yourself, but you want to know, how do I find one? Well, there's this great resource, which is a coin map, which shows a heat map of basically where all the BTMs are, and it's Coin ATM Radar. And this link is of course in the description below for this video. You can go to your local country or city and see if you have any of these, not only BTMs, but people who accept cryptocurrency as well within your area. Again, a couple of final thoughts and cautions. Be very aware of what you're paying for. There is no service, whether it's advertised this way or not, that is free. If you do go up to an ATM and you see that it is free, you need to double check to make sure the price they're showing you is not far exceeding the actual market price for that cryptocurrency. BTMs are a very useful tool, especially when traveling, since you can have Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency in your wallet, in your phone, and be able to grab out cash within that local currency going forward. Another interesting way is by sending BTC to other QR codes through these machines. It actually makes a system of being able to do money transfers worldwide more convenient. So there are a lot of benefits to this. You could be in your local country, say Canada, and go to a machine and actually give it the QR code for a friend in the UK. And then you could put your cash in and it's going to send that BTC directly to them across international borders without any delay. So this is very, very useful. But with all tools, like I said, you do pay for them. So make sure to do your research first. Thanks for watching.